There's not much to it. It's just a couple of zip ties. We saved the grip. Honda Transalp. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Grand Shamrock Tour. My name is John. I've got Carolyn behind the camera right now, and I've got a completely disassembled 2024 Honda Transalp. Been very excited about getting everything apart and what we're doing to it. And what we've done so far is we've installed the Veridian electronic cruise control. It went on very flawlessly. We've got the Accessory 12-volt plug. That was a piece of cake. And now we've got something that I'm looking forward to, which is the Honda factory heated grips. So they are a factory Honda product. They integrate with the dash on the Honda and the function control button. So that's pretty cool. There's not much to it. It's just a couple of zip ties, and you've got your two grips, your throttle and your clutch side. This is the throttle side. This is the clutch side. And Honda has pre-wired both sides of the bike, left and right, and integrated it to that control system. The only thing they didn't do is put it on for you. So that's what we're gonna do right now. It shouldn't take very long, and I will go ahead and walk you through it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start taking all of those things apart. I'm gonna start with the left side of the bike, the clutch side. Honda's left an opening for the heated grip wires to go through. And so you can see they know that the majority of the people are going to want to put them on. So they've basically made it so that that's a fairly easy option for you. I don't want to destroy the grips. It's hard not to, generally. But if you take the handlebar weight off, we saved the grip. Not that I'll probably ever put it back on. It's just nice to be able to remove it that easy and not scratch up your handlebars or anything like that. What I want to do is see where that cable's going to go in at. So what I've done is I've look at this. You can see where the orientation of the controller is, and you can see where they've cut out for that. So that's going to go right in there. So our grip is going to want to essentially be at what appears to me 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on what clock you're looking at. And so I'm going to go ahead and slide this one on using the same method of compressed air. And the nice thing is the heated grip might do some of the work for us by heating that old contact adhesive up. So we want to route the wire in. It's going to go through that opening. There is a metal tab. It needs to go under the metal tab, right there, like that. And then it's going to come under the wiring harness and out through that opening right there. And so if we did this right, when we come over here to the bar, oops, got to pull that slack up. Closer we get, the better we get. And you can see it fits right underneath there as such and doesn't get impacted by anything if we did it right. So there is a detent for the controller. You'll see that. Let me open that up again. You can see the detent on the handlebar for the controller, or for the pod, I guess you'd call it. But it just goes in there. It lines up as such. That keeps it from drifting. A lot of pressure on these things when you're pushing those controls all the time. and make sure our control wire, there's no wires are being pinched. That's good. And I'm going to start up the screws, but because I'm doing everything with one hand, I'll go ahead and just slightly anchor it. Oops. And then I'm going to take a Phillips screwdriver and go ahead and tighten that up. And then we'll go to the more difficult side, slightly more difficult side, the throttle side, and we'll get that sorted for you. And it just take me a few minutes to get that going. So you can see we installed the Veridian cruise control here, and I haven't anchored it down yet because I knew I still needed to install the security lines for the heated grips on the throttle side. So I didn't complete that, but I will when I'm done here. So that should just hang for a second. And I was told to take note of where the throttle body position was, so I'm going to orient that horizontal plane right to our plus sign. And as I open this up, we'll make sure if that's a good way of indicating that. All right, had to pull the housing here and just put the new grip in, lined up with the throttle body. It just feels perfect, so no problems there. Honda supplies you with a bracket that is going to mount like this on the mirror bracket, but you'll want to mount top bolt of the mirror first to hold it, and then the bottom bolt holds that bracket, which is holding the cable for the heated grip. All right, so here's your this is just going to hold this in position. Once that's there, it's somewhat steady. And then we're going to take this bracket housing, and it's going to go on like this. Fits really good. And what that does is it isolates that cable that holds the throttle, the heated grip, because the throttle normally was just freewheeling. The previous throttle didn't do anything but spin, and this was a magnet that is telling the computer where the throttle position is. So now what we're doing is we just want to get our mirrors pretty close, and then that holds that bracket. It's got a little grommet that is going to go in there, and that limits the throttle from overextending itself, wrapping around, getting caught. It's the first time I've ever had a throttle that had a wire coming out of it, because all my heated grips were integrated into the system. We've got to route this wire down through here. Honda recommends a routing system in their instructions that basically matches these grommets to pre-existing ones on the wiring harness, and it comes down and it'll tie in on this side of the bike. So I'm gonna push a little bit of stuff out of the way, route this, plug it in, and that's actually all there is to the wiring of the heated grips. That's not all there is to it, because I still got to put this Africa twin back together, and hopefully I have enough parts to put it back together, and not too many, so it's not a Africa twin anymore. Now you got two heated grips. Now how do they work? Well, that's where it's going to be a little confusing, because Honda doesn't do a good job on that. Hey, Honda does a lot of things right. They did not give me the SCS Plug that is necessary to let my controller know that the bike is got heated grips now. So how do you solve that problem? Well, that's where you have something like this. Now you can get yourself one of those SCS controllers. It's just, all it is a loop. And so you can get one of those. It probably takes you 7 to 10 days from Honda, maybe a week from Amazon, or maybe you can't get them. I ain't gonna wait that long to get my heated grips on. So what you do, and this is not recommended by anybody except me, you're gonna take that SCS controller and you're gonna see that red line. That red line is the one you're gonna wanna jump. That's gonna create the loop. And all we did is I took a little piece of wire, you know, and you're gonna jump from the furthest one, the furthest pin on this side, and the furthest pin on that side, and create that loop. And what that does, now turn your bike on, not start your bike, just turn your bike on, go to your menu, you're gonna select down to maintenance, go over, you're gonna select down to heated grips, and at that point, because you've got that little loop in there, you can turn on your grips. Once it does that, you're done, pull this out. It doesn't need it. It now keeps that in its memory that you have heated grips on the bike. And then through the menu, simply by pushing the function button, it'll go right to the grips, and then you have 5 heat selections on there, which is really great because I know that I like to start out warm, and then, you know, as the day goes, it cools off. And we ride in all weather conditions. Here in Central Oregon, they can happen in one day. So heated grips are kind of essential. This system from Honda, I really like. It is much like Honda. It fits like a glove. And so it went on really well. Everything went well. The hardest part is getting the plastic off this bike. And you know what? By the time I did it about 4 times, I'm getting pretty good at that. So we're really excited. It's going to be it's too warm to go try my heated grips today, but I'm looking forward to having them in the fall, and they're ready to go. And again, we want to thank you for coming along. And if this kind of a video helps you or adds value to your experience with, well, we appreciate it too, because we really are trying to build a community and a channel that people can really get along and learn from. So like and subscribe, that helps us. We don't get any money from Honda, so you can buy it from Honda, you can buy anything you want, but I do like these. I think you will too. And on that note, I got one more thing I'm going to do on this, well, 2 more things I'm doing on this bike and sharing with you, an accessory plug and some hand guards. But on that note, I want you to travel safe and looking forward to seeing you out on the road.